Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about an address, a speech. It was given 1 year ago today. Almost as soon as this little address was given, people dismissed it. They dismissed it because of the delivery, because of the age of the speaker, because of the way she looked. Any possible reason to dismiss the content. When that happens, sometimes it's good to go take a look at it again later to see if it was really worth dismissing, or if it was a message that people just needed a real lesson on first. My message is that we'll be watching you. This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come up to us, young people, for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight? You know, with the exception of just a couple of lines, that could really be talking about the U.S. handling of the public health issue. This was dismissed. Greta was dismissed. Out of hand, because people didn't really want to believe it. What she says here is completely true. It's completely accurate. Those in power, and this goes for public health, and it goes for our environment, well, they're not going to let anything get in the way of their profits. Not really. Because it doesn't impact them. Because they're at the top. They'll mask the issue, try to put a happy face on it. But whether it is 200,000 people or 200 million, at the end of the day, they're nobodies. Doesn't really affect many people at all. We're doing a good job because it doesn't impact them, the people they know. Because the people they know, well, they got money and they can insulate themselves from it. This speech was given a year ago today, and is probably more relevant today than it was when it was given. But at the time, we didn't have a concrete lesson in it. I mean, we do, actually, throughout pretty much all of recorded history. But we didn't have a recent one we could point to. One where it was extremely clear the government knew there was an issue, those in power knew there was an issue, and they downplayed it for their own benefit. This issue that we're facing today, it's a dress rehearsal for what's coming around the bend. Something we should get ready for. Now, that can mean really getting involved in electoral politics and trying to get those in power to do what's needed. Or it can mean preparing and insulating yourself. But just like this thing that's out there now, doesn't care. It's not going to stop at the border. The flag isn't going to protect you. You've got to be ready to deal with it, or we have to address it. Because it is coming. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.